All right, I'm hoping this is a good angle. I couldn't really find a good one, but I'm going to try and demonstrate how we will take our data with the flashcards. These ones are just examples I made of some different color paper, and they're just lowercase letters. But in my classroom, I have actual flashcards that we get for numbers and letters. So you're going to be set up kind of with your flashcards. I like to shuffle them first, make sure they're not in any correct order, and put them in a pile. I put them face down just so the kids don't already start looking at them. And then I have, this is my pretend data sheet right here that I'll be marking data on. So when I'm talking about, let's say for example, this student has a IEP goal that she's presented with a field of 3 lowercase letters. She determines the correct one. So that means I'm going to grab the first 3 letters. I'm going to place them facing her, face down. And I'm going to prompt, show me the letter A. And then I would wait for her to respond. If this is a student who typically requires more prompting, such as maybe gestural, I could grab her hand and go across the letters and say, show me the letter A. And then we'll go across and I'll wait for her to show me. But I did upload the prompt hierarchy. So obviously before gestural, there's modeling, point to the letter A. You can point, obviously not to the correct answer, but show me the letter A, just pointing to all the choices. And then once let's say they get this correct, so they point to A, I would make sure I mark that on my data sheet. I'm going to take the A and I'm going to put it in this pile over here, and then take these 2 and kind of shuffle them back in. And then I'm going to grab the next 3 off the top because this is a field of 3. Show me the letter D. Again, I can either model, we can do gestural, or they might just need verbal. And then I'm going to mark down what they answer. Take the correct answer, regardless if they got it incorrect or correct, just so you're taking it out of that pile. And then we know these will still need to be tested. And you just repeat this process by taking the top 3 off the deck. Don't make it too complicated. I know sometimes I got cards flying everywhere because I'm like trying to find specific ones, but just make sure they're just random. That's all that matters. Show me the letter M. Wait for their response. Mark it. Take the letter M, and then the other 2 that were not the correct answer, and put them back in. So let's say they self-correct. So here we have, show me the letter T, and let's say they point to G and then point to T. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark that incorrect, but I'm going to write to the side an SC, which stands for self-correct, and I'm going to say SC, they self-corrected on T, just so I have that data to look back on to see if I can see a pattern of them self-correcting or something like that. When you complete all of these, there should be 10 flashcards. We only do sets of 10 at a time, so it should be really easy to calculate. So if they were to get 5 correct, it would be 50%, 3 correct, it would be 30%. So calculate the percentage, and if you need help, just you can use your calculator and put the number they have correct over the number of the whole set. So whatever they got correct over 10 and divide, and let's say they got 9 or 80%. And record that in your data, and then if you just put everything back in your IEP bin, you are all set and good to go. Don't forget positive reinforcement. Sometimes after we collect data, I give stickers. Sometimes if it's a kid who gets very distracted, we'll do some edible reinforcers every 2 or 3 trials we do. But anyways, that's it. Thank you.